Standing here with Coach Jwan Banks. He's actually directing this FBU Virginia showcase. Jwan, tell me what today was all about.
Today basically was our final tryouts for the FBU for all the kids throughout the state. We had kids from Northern Virginia, the Tidewater area, down here in Richmond, all coming together. We had 3 different regional tryouts,
right?
And then the kids, that were invited from those regional trials all came here today for the final trial. So you got to compete against, the kids from the 757. You got to compete against the kids from Northern Virginia, different stuff like that. So that way we were able to see how they all, basically compete at a high level against each other. So.
Yeah. Now you talk about the 703 and the 804 and the 757. Sometimes those areas are pitted against one another. Mm-hmm. Do you see the difference in the skill set between those particular groups? Is there more intensity down in the 757? Because you tend to hear that sometimes.
At a certain age it is. I think let's just put it in the city kids are a little bit more advanced level than most of the suburban kids. Just being realistic.
Absolutely.
But I think as ages grow up, I think they all become on that same level.
Okay, it starts to kind of equal out there.
Equal out like 8th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade level.
And once you come up with this team, what happens next for these guys?
Well, our coaching staffs from all 3 grade levels will go through and we'll evaluate the players on how they fit our team versus not just picking 35, 40 players, just going off by name or whatever. So how they will fit our team, how they will fit what we're trying to build over here in Virginia. Like I had a conversation with the kids earlier, which is like, we want kids that's going to come out here and it's not representing because they want a chance, opportunity to go to Florida or win the FBU championships. They was about asserting that Virginia pride into them.
Absolutely.
So that's the type of kids that we want. And it's going to trickle down, as the kids get older, going forward. So that's what we're looking for. Complete our roster, and how we're able to stack up and match up against certain teams.
Right.
And this is how we want to build everything.
And once this team is completed, the next step is competing on a local level, and then does it go to regional and then nationals? How does that work briefly?
Well, after this, we begin our practice period, and then we'll get ready for December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. On the 2nd, we line up against Team Maryland.
Okay, so this is a fairly quick process to get to Florida. All right, once you see those guys in early December and you all come out, I believe, is it 16 teams that come together then?
It's 4 teams. It's us versus Team Maryland, then you have New York City versus Team Metro Maryland, the first round at Wise High School. And then those 4 teams will play on Saturday, and then the Sunday will be the championship games, and then the winners of that championship game on Sunday will advance to Naples, Florida.
Okay, wow. So this is a quick process. Yeah. So you need guys to get in there, be ready to work, be ready to win. I talked to a couple of the guys today, and they said they're all just ready to represent the state of Virginia and win. So I think you had a good group out here today. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Like I told the kids, is we got to have a me against the world mentality.
That's
right.
You know
what I mean?
That's right.
We're facing the defending champions. I mean, Team Maryland sent 3 teams to Naples last year.
Wow.
So this is something. What a way to start our tournament by playing a caliber team like that.
That's right.
And that speaks volumes on our kids who are able to get ready to step up and take on that task. So.
Right. And besides FBU, you have some other things going on as well too. I know there's Capital Bowl coming up and a couple of other things.
Yes, we have the Crab Bowl, which we've been evaluating some kids out here to play. Right. Some kids that might not make the FBU team will be able to play on the Crab Bowl team.
Okay, good deal.
So we never want to push kids out.
Right. There's always opportunities.
There's always opportunities for everyone.
Right.
And it's this the nature of this competitiveness, the competitive nature of football. Basically, there's levels to it. You know what I mean? So we just got to make sure that we put the kids on their right levels.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
it's no difference in, you know, what you would do for your high school program, you know, freshman, JV, varsity. So that's, you know, that's something that we're trying to do, and we're just trying to build, you know what I mean, build a brand. So
build a brand. Build Virginia, 2 up, 2 down. Okay,
yes.
I can't represent too much.
Yeah.
This is Coach Jwan Banks, FBU Virginia Showcase today. We'll see more of them coming up very soon. Stay tuned for that December showdown. I'm Monet Anderson, Jwan Banks, Coach Jwan Banks, FBU.